Hi everyone. So we're going to make this crossover card. I don't know if you heard that, but that was my dog stretching. Okay, so in the kit you might have this DSP and then you might have this pink version of the DSP. It's not going to really make a huge difference. Your card is still going to look amazing. So let's get started. And first step is we're going to put this on the inside. If you want to stamp something on the inside, I would suggest you do it first before you glue your piece down. But this card's going to be for my mom, and so she won't really care if I mess up. So I'm just going to put this on the inside. And I have another video, another crossover video. If you're looking for all the dimensions, I give the dimensions in that first video, so just go over and take a look at my other video for the dimensions for this card. This is part of my kit for December the 13th, so everything is pre-cut. You don't really have to do anything. You just have to put it together. And sometimes my thing gets stuck here. Okay. So if you do have the pink version of this card, just make sure when you're putting it down there is a right side up. So just make sure you're not putting it with the letters upside down. Next we're going to put on our side panels. I believe this DSP is from last year. It's retired, but it's so pretty. I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's... Maybe I just pushed too hard on it. I don't know. When it works, it's awesome. When it doesn't work, it's not so great. So okay, so then our next step is we're going to take these strips here, and I always start with the middle one. So I sort of figure out where the middle is, and then I take my Tombow glue and I put some glue on the back, and I put down my first piece. And once my first piece is down, I sort of just go from there, adding the other pieces. So we'll give this a couple of seconds to sort of stop moving. So then I'm going to figure out where the halfway mark is. Now we're going to do the next strip. And you can use your snail adhesive. I like using the Tombow glue because if I mess up and find it's not straight, I have a little bit of time to still move it around. My husband is like my kids. They sort of like making random noises and whatnot, even when they're just by themselves. Okay, so when putting this piece on, we want to make sure we have enough space for our middle piece to go through. So this is the part where I take a pen and I draw a little line on the back. I'll make sure you can see this in the video. This sort of just gives me a guide as to where I can put the glue when I'm putting glue on the back. So I'm going to use my Tombow glue. See how I'm doing it just right to the where the line is? And then we put our piece back down and we line it up to those marks that we put on earlier. And it doesn't have to be exact, because that's where your glue is. Okay, our next, my sentiment is coming from the stamp set Lovely You. And this one's going to just say, just because it's from my mom. And I don't really need a reason to send her a card, so and my desk is getting really messy. Things are starting to pile up. So we're gonna slip that through. Oops. And then we're gonna glue down our sentiment. I'm gonna put it right there. And this time I'm gonna use my snail. And then I have two of these little gold dots. What are they called? I can't remember what they're called, but they come in a pack with gold and silver balls. These are 3mm. They're the perfect size for any card. I'm going to put those down, and then I would add my butterflies if I knew where my butterflies were, but they don't seem to be around unless I've dropped them somewhere. So in your kit you'll have two little butterflies, and you can just add those to your card. So there's our crossover card. And this is just a really fun fold. I really love it. So, and then this is our original. So there are two versions of this card. The kits were random. You either have the pink version or the green and blue version. Again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.